now, Mr. Brian Tweed.
So, yeah, pre-Cellstoric times is I like to make up words that we all know. We live in a society where we're surrounded by constant communication. We're in bed with the cell phones, where our loved ones are at our fingertips 24/7. We even feel lost if we leave the house without our phone on the kitchen counter. We have to go back and go get it to feel complete. Now, thanks to my lovely wife, I even have the Apple Watch. Now I'm constantly in communication, and so we're under a flash flood watch, and Greg Lowe even jabbered me, so I should get to that. But I want you all to travel into a time with me, back to 1994, where I found myself surrounded by people who I could not communicate with. And I don't know if you can understand, but it is a truly odd feeling where you can't speak to anyone. I spoke in the past about working at American Express, and I won 2 tickets to anywhere in the world. And I thought, what can I use to the fullest? Well, my dad's uncle lived in Paris. So I was like, I could take my parents to Paris and go for a week and see the sights. And so we bought an extra ticket and we all traveled, and I spent the whole week of traveling with what my uncle wanted to show us, touristy things. And I'm about 25 years old, and spending that much time around your parents, and you want a little bit of freedom. On the very last day, I decided, you know what? I'm going to go see the city by myself. So I go out, and I leave at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I have a little itinerary of where I want to go and the things I want to see. I wanted to see the Louvre. I go into the Louvre and I see the Mona Lisa. I was so disappointed. I'm like, my whole life, the Mona Lisa is this big. And I get up there and I'm like, it's this big. I can swear you could hear a pin drop when I said, you got to be kidding me. And then I left, went down Champs-Élysées, and it's a long street. So just traveling all the way down it and stop in the shops and look and grab a little baguette and eat some cheese and just enjoyed my time. Well, now it's about 4:30, so I've spent a pretty good portion of the day out. It's about 4:30, and I said, well, I'm kind of tired. I should go ahead and start heading back. Again, I haven't spoken a word to anyone this whole day. So imagine going that many hours without saying anything to anyone and being surrounded by everyone. And I'm in the subway to catch my train back to where we were staying, and I hear these 2 girls talking. I'm like, oh my God, I understand what they're saying. So I immediately started talking to them. They were some exchange students from different cities in the U.S. And next thing I know, they invite me back to their apartment outside of the city to watch a movie and eat a pizza. It's like, sure, sounds like fun. So we wound up watching Bodyguard and ordering from Domino's. And it was about 11 o'clock at night, and we finally decided, well, the other girl lived back in the city. We know we had to get the subway back because it ended at 12. And we had to rush to get back, and she helped me find my train. I needed to get back to where I was going. And we get back, and I come in about 1 o'clock in the morning. Again, I told you this was the last day we're there. My parents didn't have a way to talk to me, find out anything about where I was, no way to text, phone, or anything. They thought I was dead. And our flight left at 7 in the morning. And so here I come in, and just, hey, how's it going? And they're just like, what do you mean? So I really loved my experience of having that not tether to a phone or communication device. Although on the other flip side, I can't see my parents struggling with what do you do when you've been sitting around worrying about me the whole day. But this is 2016. You know, we have texts, We have FaceTime. We have Twitter. It's endless. There's nowhere we can go where we can't get a hold of somebody. So in the words of Prince, let's all communicate like it's 1999. Bring back face-to-face. If you ever wonder what times were like before cell phones, I invite you to stop by my desk to see a true phone antique. I have a antique communication device. I have a rotary phone on my desk that's turned into a lab. And I'm just amazed at the kids' expression when they come in and see it for the first time and not know what it is. It's enjoyable. Thank you.
Brad, that was an excellent speech.